Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net.
Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. For today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PS4, we're going to be taking a look at a historic modded player home called Volforge. Created by Mod Author Micahghost, Volforge was one of the very first of its kind on console, a modded player home that did not have load screen transitions, meaning that you could go from outside to inside the home at any time that you wanted without having to sit through a load screen. It's been quite a while since I last did a modded player home showcase, I realized, so I thought this would be the perfect one for us to take a look at together. With that said, let's see how to find today's showcased mod. Bring up the search function with L1 and then type in Volforge to the search bar. Should make the mod come right up. The name of it is Volforge PS4. It was created by Mod Author Micahghost, and it should work for the PS5 version as well. That's how they used to show back then that it was a PlayStation version of a mod. From the creator of Vogan Estate comes a brand new house mod called Volforge. Volforge is a one-of-a-kind house mod. It's one of the first no-load door house on consoles. What is no-load doors? It's where a house doesn't require loading screens when going inside to outside. A player can walk in and out as he or she pleases. It also allows players to see amazing mountain views from inside the home. This house has everything a player needs, all crafting and smithing while having all the storage you could need. This house also has stunning details to go along with the amazing location. Now it lists here what the home has, so make certain to read this so you know everything that is included. There is a special thanks to mod author Treehawk, as well as a thank you to you for checking out the home from Micahghost. Please, as always, make certain to read the mod description in its entirety before you choose to download and install this or any other mod. So, with the mod enabled, you'll find that a new location has been added to the map, which is right here, a marker called Volforge Entrance. It's a little bit close by Deskel Yal, or however the hell you say it, as well as another one I can't pronounce, and a little far off from Markarth to kind of help you to get your location for where it's at. And this is enabled for fast travel right away, so you don't need to discover it. When you fast travel here, you might find, actually it looks like he left. Yeah, there he goes that way. You might find that there's an enemy nearby, so just keep that in mind. He didn't bother me, but you also might notice that I'm getting frame rate drops over here, as you can see when I'm trying to move the camera. That is because, remember, this is a no load screen home, meaning everything is constantly loaded in this area, so it's causing a little bit of frame rate drops, so keep that in mind. Coming over here, this is the way to access the home, so hit X on this to load up. Take us to this upper walkway here. You can see we have kind of like this grand entrance across the bridge. Also, this would kind of help protect it from enemies a little bit more, because they'd have to use that marker to get up here. Don't know if they would or not. So here we have a nice looking statue, and it says Volforge discovered. Looks to be quite a big area here, and kind of walled off to help protect you from falling back down, or your followers as well, because they should come up here. We'll head inside in a, we'll head inside in a minute, but first I want to go ahead and kind of take a look at the outer area here, see what we have. Okay, so it looks like, okay, I'm guessing these are just decoration, I'm not getting a prompt. And we have a planter over here.
So you're good
flowers.
with your shield? Yes, my parents always said to use protection. That must be
right
what they
here.
meant.
I bet so. Looks like another entrance to the home right here. As you can see, it just says door, so check that out in a bit. I want to hit downstairs first. The planter right there. So it looks like several different flower planters around. And doesn't look to be anything up there, I don't think. How do I get back down from here? Oh, right there, okay. I get lost easy. Any rate, so we'll go ahead and check out the lower section of the home first, and I'm assuming that the door we saw up there is probably just to get to the upper walkway again. So, as you can see, there is no load screen, and actually Kiana is already in here investigating stuff. like this quest, so I don't know if I would probably suggest just leaving it be for decoration. I don't know if it would activate a quest or not. You have a scroll here you can take, and that looks to be some static props. Like that tree back there. It's a nice touch. Check out over here first. So, coming over here, looks like my scroll from off of there can take, and a bunch more right there. A nice fireplace right here. I like the way they have that built. Desk that you can sit at and study, I guess. That's it you could take, and oh, I can't get through there. Bookcases here, which I'm assuming, yeah, like usual, vanilla books that you can see here, you can read if you would like. And coming over here, looks like we have several display cases, be able to display pieces if you would like. More bookcases, large display case. Also, rule of thumb for homes like this is always to check to see if the storage is safe with something that you don't mind losing. Usually best if you have like a mod that you can create items, place them in there just to test it, because most of the time they are safe, but I found some instances where they are not. And I haven't tested this, so that'll be up to you guys. I do really like this tree here, very nice. Coming over here, looks like, cut some food on the floor there. Looks like we got a area that you can sit and eat, crab legs and stuff, and different foods. I don't know if any of this is set to respawn if you take it, so if you like the way it looks, I just leave it be. Usually what I do is I can get food, you know, in many other places. Cooking pot here, check it real quick. Yeah, you're able to access it. Should be able to, but I remember there was like one time that there was
So you're the strong silent type, huh?
one
bet you
time that
must
I
love
wasn't
me
able to
talking to
access
you all
something
the
like that,
time.
so I do check that
Then
every now
again,
and then.
who could resist
And that
spending
tree
time
is
with
really
me?
nice. Over here we have, looks to be, okay, Blackbriar Reserve Mead and some HGs it looks like. And then we have a oven over here that you can access. Check that real quick too. Yeah, it works. Oh, excuse me, Lydia. Just appear in front of me. Coming over here, we have, again, a bunch of ingredients and food, and, oh, I like this. I like when they do that. It's always nice to touch the insects in the jar there. So, a bunch of different ingredients. Again, I don't know if any of this is set to respawn or not, so keep that in mind. So, on the floor, too, so the physics engine. Lydia, would you please stop doing that? See if there's anything in these. Okay, just a little bit. Does seem to be every, oh, what's this? Okay, cure disease, invincibility, and a paralysis potion recipe. It does seem to be all vanilla items. I don't see anything, like, unique modded here. Given the date of this home, I wouldn't really expect there to be anything, like, you know, modded-wise. See what's over here before we head outside. Looks like more display areas and bookcases. Oh, another fireplace over here. Dug up there in the jar. Place you can sit. Our display case, and looks like static props. Oh, they're static as well. Let's go ahead and see what we have out here. So, another tree planted right here. It's a nice touch. And this as well, like this, so we have a bonsai tree planted here. Now, the flowers that you're seeing here, I have a mod that adds in new flowers. I don't know if you'd have these exact ones or not, but you should have something similar. If not those. Also notice some light flickering that we're seeing here as I move the camera around. That's due to a limitation of Skyrim's engine, where it can only have so many bulbs active at once. Is this just, okay, no, you gotta, okay, yeah. Staff Enchanter and... yeah, it does work. I was thinking maybe just a prop because I wasn't getting a option to access it, but no, just move the camera down a little bit. Staff cloud chest located here, so I'm assuming you could store a staff in here and then access it in other parts of the home. The mod description did say something about cloud storage. I've never actually used that option myself, so currently empty, and looks like some soul gem. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was gonna say some soul gems you can take, but no, it's cloud storage for them. Excuse me, Sophia. And I like that. Coming over here, it looks like we have a armor mannequin display, arcane enchanter, and then more cloud storage, and those. Okay, no, it looks like kind of a mixture of some stuff you can take and maybe some static. Storage and firestorm scroll. Display case. Looks like several bugs in a jar located right here. Always like when they do that. Looks neat. Okay, we have a alchemy lab right here. Getting more display cases. I'm assuming that that just is leading to the upper section of the home. And it doesn't look like there's anything else out here. I want to go ahead and check out the other door that we see over here, and then we'll head to the upper section of the home. Assuming that the bedroom must be up there because we haven't come across it yet, unless by chance. Okay, no, this leads back outside. Okay, so we have an outdoor work area here with a tanning rack. A place to display your armor if you would like. Storage currently empty. And cloud storage for a shield. So, to access different parts of the home. Workbench there and a display case. These jars are from a different mod that add those models in, so you might not have access to those. I don't know, unless you happen to have that mod installed. Okay, looks like maybe some static and some that's not. Really, I'm guessing your followers, or if you have children, bring them up here, could like interact with. Here is the Blacksmith Forge and area that you can access that. And then we have a grindstone, and what is this over here? Okay, a bunch of ore. It's got a nice setup, so you have like the whole work area kind of circling like that. That's really the first time I've ever seen it done that way. I mean, there's a few stations off here and there, like right over here we see that there's a smelter next to these. But yeah, that's unique. I haven't really seen that done before. Okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and head on upstairs at this time then, because that looks to be everything that is down here. So I'm assuming the doors connecting up here will probably lead eventually to the door that we saw earlier when we first came up here. Okay, so what we got here? Like that. Okay, it looks like, okay, for cloud storage again for staffs like we saw downstairs. Wardrobe currently empty there as well. And then we have a safe here, currently empty. You can store your items in if you would like. And there's the view that the mod description was talking about. A little bit of frame rate drop there and light flicker again, but not too bad. Looks like another safe, so you have them on both sides.
Look like the most honorable citizen in that outfit, but who cares about honor anyway?
I'll have you know that I picked this outfit out of a modded chest back when I first started playing. I didn't even know who it was connected to. I just liked the way that it looked. I have nothing to do with the Thieves Guild, thank you. Continuing on over here, we have the wardrobe. Again, currently empty. And then, okay, here we go. Here is the master bed. And oh, that's unique, so we've got a bench. You can set that at the foot of it if you would like. Master bed located right here, and looks like a little bit of graphical issue right there. Not too concerned about those ones that don't crash me. And yeah, it's doing it over there too. And see, that's what we saw before. Let's go ahead and take a real quick look at this. So we saw this when we first came in over the side door there, but it's from the side, so let's go ahead and take a look at it from the front. So, nice fountain here in the master bedroom. Nice touch. Wait a minute, have we, okay, no, I don't think so. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, so we have a small trophy base we can use here, and oh wow, look at this. So we have a place where the shrines are, but then look at the symbols glowing underneath. I've never seen that before. That's really neat, I like that. So, all the shrines you can access, and then above them, yeah, the ritual stones too. So that's very convenient. But yeah, that looks really neat. I like that. Gonna be a good kitty and not touch the stuff, right? Okay, so let's see. And looks like you have a lot of different places here for storage and display purposes, which is a really nice touch. And again, I was just testing it with something that you don't mind if it does lose it, just on the off chance. Is this... Yeah, this is the area that we were at before. This was the upper area. Okay. So I'm assuming that's the door that we saw when we first came up here then. Did I look over? No, okay. Sorry about that, I almost missed it. So coming over here we have, looks like a display for your Dragon Priest masks and then display case setup too. Very nice touch. Like that. And more areas to display trophies at if you'd like. And again, different mannequins for the armor pieces. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this door. I'm pretty certain this is probably the one we saw earlier. Yeah. Okay, so that looks like that is going to do it for this modded home. I may have missed something, I usually do, but in any case, if you like the looks of it, then download it, give it a try. Real quick, let me go ahead and show you how to get down from here. It's the same way that we got up, so you want to make your way over here. Cross the bridge here again. Get over here. And then go ahead and fall down. That was real graceful. Let me try that again. I was going to say, and then hit this float down marker, press X on it so that you can gracefully fall down. Or, you could just plummet down like a moron, like I just did. From that height. So, in any case, that's going to do it for the modded home. If you like it, check it out, give it a try. Thank you to Mod Author Micahghost for creating this, and thank you guys for taking the time to watch this showcase. Take care.
This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.